save! Oh, he's checked in front of the bench. Great save! Tonight from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, we're pleased to bring you the New York Rangers against the Detroit Red Wings. As you know, I'm Bill Peterson. With me tonight, Mike Weiss.
You can just feel the aura of success in this building. The Rangers play a tight game, but are always up for a tough contest. They hope to get a win against the Red Wings.
Experience, experience, experience. You can't say that word enough about this team. And the really scary thing about the Detroit Red Wings is that they're having fun out there. Look out!
All the regular season trophies don't mean a thing to Detroit unless they get to drink from the Stanley Cup.
The New York Rangers may have one of the highest payrolls year after year, but it's for a reason. The Rangers want to win, and win right now.
Talent will only go so far in this league. Just ask the Rangers, who had one of the most talented teams in NHL history, but failed to make the playoffs last year. One of my favorite goalies in the league, Cujo has proven that he is all-star caliber. He seldom lets his guard down and is the team's best defender. Mike Richter can still cut the mustard. He'll keep his team in a game on any given night and really looks forward to the uneven challenges that he has to face during certain games.
Ready at the center circle for the drop of the puck. Chelios sends it over to Yzerman. Takes the puck up through the zone. Passes over to the left wing. Shanahan sends it up to the center. Lindros brings the puck to the zone. Offsides.
Leach is a strong checker. When the opposition see him coming, they know to get out of the way.
Lidstrom moves it to Chelios. He takes the backhand shot. Samuelson sends it back to Burek. We're going to see a hooking penalty call.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill. Chelios is not really improving his situation.
Detroit penalty to number 24, Chris Chelios. 2 minutes for hooking.
Petrov takes the puck up, brings it past the blue line. Leach sends it back to the defenseman. Cody brings the puck up. Holik carries it over the blue line. Fedorov sends it to the left wing. Yzerman brings it past the red line. He takes the slap shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all.
Fisher loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
Bure passes to Holik. The man advantage situation is over. Lindros sends it up to Leach. Chelios passes it over to the left wing. Yzerman carries it past the blue line. He slides it to Dandino. Checked hard by Dvorak. He sends it off to Yzerman. Gets it over to the left wing. Shanahan plays it up to the center. Blocked out front. Dvorak passes it to Kasparidis. Hull carries it past the red line. He sends the puck back over to Dandino. Brings it over the blue line. Sent back. Score! Goal for the Detroit Red Wings.
Their coach is not a happy camper right now.
That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Yzerman.
Just off the inside part of the post and in.
Detroit goals.
Chelios brings the puck up to the zone.
Steve Yzerman. Assist.
Richter logged a nice save there.
He's getting into the twilight of his career and may not be able to handle the rigors of a full season anymore. Mike's always been a real gamer, so if anyone can handle it at his age, it's Richter.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Cody moves it back to Malakov. He passes it off over to McCarthy. He lets the backhand shot go. Lidstrom sends it over to Robitaille. Brings it past the blue line. Murray passes it off to McCarthy. Takes it past the red line. Robitaille takes it past the blue line. Oliva carries it over the red line. Joseph sends it over to the right wing. McCarty sends it back over to Chelios. He passes it to the right wing. McCarty sends it up to the center. He gave up his body to make that save. Bure brings it over the red line. Fedorov passes it to the right wing. Robitaille moves it back over to Lidstrom. Man, what a save! McCarty slides it over to Fedorov. Lindros carries it past the red line. He passes it over to Samuelson. He takes a snapshot. What a save! Fisher passes it to Robitaille. Lindros plays it up to the center. Passes over to the left wing. Wallin brings the puck through the zone. He sends it up the center. Fedorov carries it over the blue line. He passes it over to Shanahan. Sends it back to the defenseman. Lindros sends it on to Samuelson. Kasparaitis sends it up to the center. The New York Rangers are behind right now, but in general are poised to take the next step. What's your take, Mike?
Like most teams, the Rangers are looking for depth on their defense.
He passes it to Dvorak. He sends it back over to Nedved. He lets the slap shot go. He centers the puck. Yzerman sends it to the left wing. Shanahan brings it past the red line. Moves it back to Chelios. Oh, and he missed the pass. Dvorak passes it to Nedved. Centering pass over to Holik. Hull passes it over to the left wing. Shanahan sends it over to the right wing. Dvorak takes the puck up to the zone. Pass back over to Leach. Kasparaitis carries it past the blue line. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Chelios.
Chelios plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
Face-off to the right of Joseph. Bure passes to Lindros. Yzerman takes the puck up. Hull sends it over to Wallin. Brings the puck up. Fisher takes it past the red line. Shanahan plays it up to the center. Pody brings the puck up through the zone. Bure brings it over the blue line. Yzerman moves it over to Fisher. Bure passes over to Malachi. The Detroit Red Wings are in front at the first intermission, 1-0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Red Wings are doing a good job at killing penalties when they made mistakes, Bill. The more shots you take, the more you score. That's being proven here tonight, right, Bill?
It's showtime, folks. Chelios brings the puck to the zone. Shanahan sends it up to the center. Samuelson takes the puck up. Lindros brings it past the blue line. He passes it back to Leach. Bure sends it up over to Samuelson. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Lindros passes it to the right wing. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Chelios passes it to Shanahan. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. The Detroit Red Wings have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
The Wings are a goalie's worst nightmare, ending up in the top 2 of almost every offensive category during the 2001-2002 season.
Holik sends it over to Dvorak. Robitaille carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Takes the puck up through the zone. Passes it over to Nedved. Wallin makes a long pass over to Robitaille. He passes it up the center. Pody passes it off to Holik. Malikov brings the puck up. Wallin slides it over to McCarty. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a hard hit by Kasparaitis. Dvorak carries it past the red line. He passes back to the defenseman. Kasparaitis passes it to Nedved. Fedorov brings the puck up through the zone. Chelios brings it past the red line. He centers the pass. And he takes a wrist shot. Robitaille plays it up to the center. Great save to keep this game close. Bure brings it over the red line. Passes over to Lindros. He plays it up to the center. Yzerman takes it past the red line. Shanahan sends it over to the right wing. He plays it back to Lidstrom. Kasparaitis sends it to the left wing. Lindros carries it over the blue line. Hull sends it up to the center. Shanahan passes it to the right wing. He takes the backhand shot. Knocked down in front by Richter. Bure plays it up to the center. Lindros carries it over the red line. Bone-crushing hit by Yzerman. Malikov sends it into the corner. Fisher sends it up to the center. Yzerman sends it off to Hull. Pody plays it up to the center. Holik carries it past the red line. Chelios carries it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Knocked away by the blocker. Nedved brings it past the red line. Sends it over to Holik. What a save! Joseph passes it over to Lidstrom. Nedved sends it back to Holik. Leach passes it over to the left wing. Dvorak sends it to his defenseman. Over to the right wing. Yzerman sends it over to the right wing. Hull brings it over the blue line. He passes it up the center. He takes the backhand shot. Nedved passes over to Holik. Chelios passes it to the right wing. Kasparaitis sends it over to Leach. He sends it to Dvorak. Robitaille moves it to McCarty. Nedved sends it up to the center. Holik takes it past the blue line. He made a great save! Joseph passes to the defenseman. Holik thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Joseph. Face-off to the left of Joseph. I can't believe he missed the pass. Fisher plays it up to the center. Bure moves it back to Samuelson. That was a great save. Robitaille sends it up to the center.
1 minute.
Fedorov plays it up to the center. And he's checked by Lindros. Bure takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects the 1-goal lead. Samuelson thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stung by Joseph. We're going to have a face-off to right of Joseph. Wallin passes to Fedorov. As we end two, it's a lead for the Detroit Red Wings, 1-0. Hey, Mike, let's see if the stats reflect the scoreboard.
The Red Wings are ahead in penalty killing percentage. They're doing what it takes to win games. The team that takes the most shots usually gets more goals. Today's no different.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Chelios sends it to the left wing. Robitaille sends it up to the center. Fedorov sends it back over to McCarty. Bure brings it over the red line. He passes it to the left wing. Save! Joseph has been playing great all game, making save after save. They go offsides. The Detroit Red Wings are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about that.
With 8 to 10 future Hall of Famers on the roster, some of the Red Wings games are won before they start.
Leach sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Joseph sends it to his defenseman. Yzerman carries it over the red line. Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Plays like that make this a game of inches, Bill.
Cody sends it up over to Dvorak. He centers it to Holik. He sends it into the corner. He sends the puck back over to Nedved. Passes it to the right wing. Oh, Joseph loves that shot out of the air. Wallin plays it up to the center. Yzerman carries it past the red line.
You know, the Red Wings have so much talent on their team, it's almost like you're playing an all-star team.
Lidstrom passes it to Robitaille. He lets the backhand shot go. Glove save. McCarty sends it up to the center. The Detroit Red Wings like to slow down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Red Wings play a great defensive game, but they're going to need their offense to kick in if they want to win.
Lindros passes it to the right wing. Bure brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Vicious check by Fedorov. Chelios plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Richter. McCarty sends it up to the center. Kasparaitis sends it to Lindros. Sent back to Leach. McCarty passes it off to Fisher. He takes the backhand shot. He sends it up the center. Leach brings the puck through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped. Joseph has shut down their offense all night long. Fisher passes it over to Robitaille. Carries it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot. Save made by Richter. McCarty moves it back over to Fedorov. Malakoff slides it over to Lindros. Joseph sends it off over to Fisher. Sends it back to the defenseman. Wallin takes the puck up. He slides it to Yzerman. And they go offside.
Mike Richter was between the pipes in Game 7 of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals when he stopped 28 of 30 shots for a 3-2 victory and the Stanley Cup.
The replay should give us a better look.
Richter reaches up with the blocker and pushes the shot away.
Dvorak takes it past the red line. He sends it back over to Poti. Who is he passing to? Shanahan plays it up to the center. Yzerman brings it over the red line. He plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Chelios sends it back to the defenseman. He's on the breakaway. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season.
Curtis Joseph can play himself out of position very easily. He'll make the circus-style save, but then give up a goal to the empty net. He needs to settle down a little because he has all the skills to be one of the league's best.
Joseph takes the stick and redirects the shot away. Lidstrom passes it over to Yzerman. Terrific save! Joseph has been playing great all game, making save after save. Holik centers it to Dvorak. He passes it off over to Leach. Yzerman sends it over to Hull. Brings it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. That save keeps them down only one goal. And he takes a wrist shot. Nice. Joseph has shut down their offense all night long. Bure moves it over to Samuelson. Moves it back to Leach. Samuelson sends it to his defenseman. He makes a centering pass. Chelios passes to Hull. Carries it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Passes it over to Shanahan. Hooking is going to be the penalty.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play. Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Well, what is a good time for a penalty, Mike? Everything is magnified late in the game, including face-offs.
Detroit penalty to number 17, Brett Hull. 2 minutes. For
Holik passes over to Leach.
18 minutes, 33 seconds.
Play stops as he covers the puck. The Detroit Red Wings should be expected to deliver a strong defense like we're seeing tonight, Mike.
They're Red Wings love to frustrate their opponents. They are so good defensively, they don't give up many goals.
Lindros sends it up to Poti. He sends it over to Bure. The Detroit Red Wings score enough for the win at 1-0. Wrap this game up for us, Mike.
You know, you really have to have discipline to win those close games, and they showed it.
Thanks for watching, and good night from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Mike Richter. The number 2 star, Steve Eiserman. The number 1 star, Curtis Joseph.